Today we will learn how to create dynamic footstep sound in Unreal Engine that change based on surface type your character walks on. Whether it's grass, wood, stone or water, your player will feel the difference. I have this concrete, glass, metal box, water, wood sound effect. So I'm going to use this to create dynamic footstep. So first of all we have to go to project setting and we have to find physics step. What is that? We have this physics, and then this is physical surface, so we have to create surface type. So first one is going to be concrete, and this is going to be glass, and then metal box, water and wood. We have this 1 2 3 4 5 surface type. Also in our content folder, let's create a new folder. This is going to be physics material. Okay, and now in physics we have this physics material, this one. We have to select this physics material, and this is going to be physics material concrete. I'm going to duplicate this one. This is going to be glass, metal box, water and then wood. Okay, now open this concrete and set this to concrete, surface type to concrete, and open this glass. This is going to be glass, metal box, water and then wood. So I'm going to save all, and then I'm going to close all of this material. And now let's open this material, wood material. I have to search for physics. In physics step, this is going to be wood. Save and close. Now this is going to be concrete. Set this physics type to concrete. Metal box, on physics material this is going to be glass, and then we have this water. So I'm going to open this one, set this to water. Okay, that's all we have to do now. And now in our blueprint, I'm going to create a new blueprint class and search for anim notify, this one. I'm going to rename this to anim notify footsteps. Okay, now open this one, and then on receive notify, on receive notify we are going to do on mesh component. I'm going to get owner, and then get actor location. And now I'm going to add a line trace by channel. This is going to be a start, and set this debug type to for duration. Okay, now we have to open our character animation. I have this walking animation. I think somewhere around here I'm going to add a notify footstep, copy this one and paste another one here. Let's open this running animation. I think right here, paste this one. Yeah, right here. Okay, that's all. Now if I walk here, you can see we have this line trace. So line trace start from our character location and line trace end on 000. So we have to get up vector, and then I'm going to multiply this vector, set this to single float, I think 100, and then we have to subtract this value with our this value. I'm going to plug this on end. Now here you can see we have this line trace start from our character and end on the ground. So we want to use that one. If I set this to 10, it doesn't hit the ground. Maybe 50, also it doesn't. So 100 is enough, I think. Okay, now we have this line trace. Now I'm going to do in our hit out hit, I'm going to break this hit result, and here you can see we have this physics, yeah, this one, physics material. So I'm going to get surface type, add a print string. Now I'm going to print this surface type. Now here you can see we have this default, and now we are working on glass. Now we are working on metal, concrete, wood. Now we are working on water. Okay, that's nice. Now I'm going to set up sound for our character. So I have this concrete walking sound. So I'm going to select all of this and create a single cube. Now if I open this one, here you can see I have this random sound. So if I play this cube, every time we have this random sound. So I'm going to close this one. So I'm going to drag this out, I think. Let's not do that. So I'm going to select all of this running sound and I'm going to create a cube. Okay. Now let's add a play sound 2D. Also you can use play sound at location. Also you can use this one. So I'm going to use this one. We have this advanced setting, so we can play sound at location. So I'm going to get our actor location, and we have to create a attenuation setting. I think for that, let's do one thing. Let's create a audio sound attenuation. I think, I don't know. In alternation setting, I'm going to set this follow-up distance to 1600. Maybe that's too much. maybe 1000. Okay, that's nice. Now I'm going to close this one, and I'm going to select this one to alternation setting. That's all I have to do. And now on sound, I'm going to get select. I have to plug this here. So on default, I'm going to select this walking animation, also set this to concrete. Now we have this default sound, we have nothing, we have this concrete sound, but we don't have any running sound here. So to do that, okay, let me do one thing. Let's set all of this sound here. So on glass, I'm going to create sound cube. This is going to be glass. This is for metal. And this is for water. And then the last one is wood. So I'm going to select all of this one, create a single cube. This is going to be wood. It's working. So now I'm going to set up this sound. So we have this walking sound, so I'm going to add running sound also. So to do that, I'm going to get on get owner. I'm going to get velocity and then vector length. Is it greater equal than to, I think 300. I'm going to add another select node, I think this one, and then I'm going to plug this on. No. Yeah, okay. We have to add a select node. I'm going to break this link. This is going to be output. This is going to be on false. And now I'm going to duplicate this one. And this is going to be true. Okay. Now I'm going to create, we have this running. So I'm going to select this one. Concrete. We don't have any running for glass. I'm going to create a metal running sound cube. I'm going to select this one on metal. We don't have any water running sound also for wood. We don't have that one. So I think that's all we have to do here. Now let's check.